Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Michael, and today we're discussing about a interesting post that was seen on X. Oh yes, the new Twitter. It's just a funny thing to say X. You can tell your kids, hey, remember in the days when it used to be called Twitter? Pepper Ridge Farms remembers, or whatever that meme is. So there was a gentleman who was openly bragging about scamming, about rug pulling, about crypto scams, and how he made 6 figures. And not only that, but he's actually teaching people how to rug pull, how to scam, and making 5 figures from selling courses, crypto rug pull courses. And he's openly bragging about it. Eventually, these people will get caught, or they'll stop, or someone will get them in trouble, or something will happen to them if they don't cease their activities immediately. Because yes, you will get away with VPNs and whatever other sources you may use to hide your identity. And you may live in a country where the police may not care, but eventually you may upset somebody. So this gentleman bragged that he took $19,000 from rug pull courses. And over the course of a 2-year period, he went from nothing to making over $165,000 from rug pulls and from drainer links. And one even saying drainer links in his own newsletter. That's interesting. So I guess he's scamming. And here's the funny thing. The rug pull course, the rug pull university, you're wondering, is he scamming those people as well? Because that's probably the easy route. Hey guys, here's how to rug pull. Just pay me 0.1 Ethereum. Oh great, you sent it? Cool. That's your course. The School of Hard Knocks. That's how to rug pull. You just got scammed. Thanks, bye. That's what he could do. And that's most likely what he's doing. Maybe he does have like a little web page. Here's how you can scam, and at the bottom there's a drainer link. Boom! You click that, bam! You got fished, man. And all of your cryptocurrency just gets wiped. Your wallet gets drained. I don't know. I mean, scamming is something that is very prevalent. There's billions and billions and billions of dollars. I'm sitting outside of Walmart right now, and Walmart's probably the best example because, first of all, I'm taking an online university course right now into accounting, and they keep using Walmart for inventory for all this. But Walmart is also a great example because it's huge. It's one of the largest retailers in America for online scams. Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Amazon, huge amounts of people get in trouble. And also huge amounts of people get away with it for now. And there's huge departments for these large stores. They hire people and they pay them lots of money. And cybersecurity is a huge field right now. You're making 6 figures in cybersecurity, unless you're like junior just starting. But these people get paid huge amounts of money to find scammers, to prevent scams, to prevent theft, because it is very prevalent. And there is a lot of money to be made. Now, it's completely illegal, and I doubt these people are paying taxes on top of that. So there's multiple felonies in there. But the thing is that this guy could openly go on a platform, social media platform, say, this is how much I took out. It is quite an interesting sight to see. Now, this individual with over 40,000 followers, I guess you could call him a crypto influencer, or somebody who is just posting this. You never know. Maybe he's not a scammer. Maybe he's just posting this for clickbait, for rage bait, for engagement, to try and grow his account and resell. There's so much that can happen online. But the number one thing is, wow, I just sneezed. Great. You always got to watch out with glasses. Number one thing is, whether it's legitimate or not, there's people who've openly bragged, and there's been even entire forums, and there's been many cases where this happens, and it never ends well. So, first of all, if you have, regardless of whether it's legal or illegal, if you have a way to make money, always think about this. Anybody who's doing courses, unless it's a super uber wealthy, successful, Jeff Bezos comes out tomorrow, hey guys, here's a crash course. There's some of these courses that are legitimate, like it's a celebrity chef, how to make your, I don't even know any fancy dishes. Chicken parmesan. It's not fancy, but a NASA scientist coming out, how I got to this point, my favorite things about physics, whatever. Courses like that from super uber genius people, wealthy people, successful people, people who've already sold multi-million or multi-billion-dollar companies. There's some courses out there, and those usually are decently expensive, nothing overpriced. They're mainly doing it because it's a lot of quality content that went into this, and it's usually not the individual themselves. It's another company that's monetizing it, or maybe they're donating the money to charity or something. And there's some ways you can make a lot of money from listening to these people and reading their books and, attending their networking events if they ever network. There's some major influencers in crypto that do networking. And by influencers, I mean the people who've been in crypto for like 10 years now and really, really smart programmers and whatnot. And they have a lot of knowledge to share. And sometimes they do it for free. Many times they do it for free. Sometimes you pay for it. There's legitimate activities out there. But most of what's going on, especially on TikTok right now, targeting these little kids, hey, here's how to make money. And whether it's drop shipping, whether it's cryptos, NFTs, I don't know, stock trading, anything, flipping, anything out there, there's legitimate ways you can make money off of it. But most people, especially living in Dubai, showing off the rented, leased Lamborghinis and whatnot, they're out there to make money from scamming their audience. And this guy could be doing the exact same thing. I mean, he even admitted it himself. So whether it's a legitimate post or not, there are people like that out there. Most of these courses are illegitimate. They're making money off of people who are, just naive. There's a sucker born every minute, right there, as the saying goes. With this, he's admitted to stealing over $70,000 worth of NFTs. NFTs are notoriously easy to steal for the average person who doesn't protect themselves. And also, recently in the news, there's been a lot of people who lost a lot of money in NFTs. Overall, I was an individual who lost a fair portion of money in NFTs, thousands of dollars, and at least it was a fair portion to me. I don't trade NFTs anymore. I really was into the NFT craze for a while, and I still think there's a lot of value in NFT and art, but most of the money was made from the developers of these NFT websites and a couple of the top traders who eventually got out and, flipped their money into something else. There's plenty of ways to make money in crypto and NFTs and all this, but most of it relates to just being smart, investing it properly, then diversifying into usually something outside of crypto and also still staying in crypto, becoming an expert and whatnot. And the fact that he stole 70 grand in NFTs, totally possible. The fact that he did premium rug pulls and normal rug pulls, I don't know what the classification between those is, but there's a lot of scams in crypto. You have to be very careful. You can't brag about how much money you have. You have to have multiple safeties. If one wallet dies on you, or if you forget the passphrase, which you never want to do, but if something happens to that one wallet, you have 20 others. It depends on how much money you have. If you have $2,000, then you don't really need 20 wallets. You don't even need 5, but there's plenty of ways to protect yourself in cryptocurrency. And it's not the Wild West anymore. He also said he made $45,000 from advisor scams, which I'm assuming is similar to like back in the day. I was technically an advisor for crypto ICOs, and I was a legitimate advisor, but you could definitely make a lot of money just scamming companies, because I did have a lot of bad companies reach out. Hey, do you want to be an advisor? We'll pay you $5,000. We'll just use your name. And I didn't want to be a part of that, because it could go both ways. It could be a company that just wants to use your name, which back then I was a teeny tiny channel, but I didn't know. Maybe the channel Kubero could have grown to 100,000. I wouldn't want to be associated with a scam project, especially for $5,000. That would tarnish my reputation, and that's not worth it. But there are channels, larger channels, who've done it, and they've had their reputation cut. They sold out. They made a lot of money. So, they probably were offered a lot more than $5,000. But it goes both ways. There's people who have scammed companies because it's easy money, easy threats, easy targets. Oh, you want to pay for this? Yeah, I'll advise you. I'll advise. The only advisors that were legitimate is people who actually were either involved heavily in the projects, such as me with Travel Block, where I was constantly with them, and I was playing a pretty big role in that company. Everybody had their designed roles, right? But I did everything from participate in writing the white paper, to participate in the marketing, to participate in the networking events, to participate in trying to get other influencers, and in meetings with the executives, trying to get everybody on board. And ultimately, the company failed. It is what it is. It was like a startup. It was a startup environment. So that was kind of a fun experience. But I was a legitimate advisory role, because I brought a little bit of knowledge to the table. They brought a little bit of knowledge to the table, and we all kind of worked together. It was just bad timing. It didn't work out. But there's plenty of scams out there. So anyways, I'm ranting here. It's always interesting. I keep looking at the news. Recently, crypto went down. Bitcoin went down from 30 to 25. I have $100 in crypto right now. Woo! Yay! It went down from like 120, 125. I'm going to hodl on because at this point it's $100 just to take it out. You know, there's a withdrawal fee, right? So at this point, I have nothing to lose. If it goes to $200, perfect. If Bitcoin gets to, you know, 50, 60,000 or even higher, I will be ecstatic. If one day that $100 is going to be a couple $100, all the power to everybody else who made a bunch of money, but at least it'll be an extra couple hundred for me. So with that, I'm going shopping at one of my favorite places, good old Walmart. Yay! Thanks for watching, and we're going to have some more videos out this week. We had an update regarding insurance. We had an insurance claim for a while back that was unrelated to the accident. We had an update regarding bankruptcy. I saw a comment regarding that, so that's going to be later. That's going to be fun. And there's going to be more crypto content coming out soon. Unfortunately, I wish I could post more videos, but my computer's really, really bad at editing and rendering, and aka a massive undertaking, moving media to the trash. I literally just opened up Final Cut, and that's it. It is done. Wow. Okay. And there we go again. This is what I have to deal with every time I try and do anything. Anytime I upload clips as well, it freezes out, it cuts out. By the way, Final Cut already crashed like 3 times. So the spinning wheel of death. Yes. Yes, I just want to remove this one clip, and then I have 16 more to remove. But I just, you know, if you do them all at the same time, then it crashes instantly. Right now, it's loading. Oh, look at that. Look at that. My favorite is you can't even see what's loaded here. Okay, I'm assuming that this is also good to move to the trash. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I clicked it. Oh my God, no. There we go. Okay. It's a little faster now. Woo! The main problem is importing. It's the simple stuff. Like, why has this still not loaded? I don't understand. Okay, this should be good as well. Let's move to the trash. Let's do it quick. Come on. I clicked. Yeah, this is a nightmare. Yeah, so it's not going so well, but hopefully with better sales and hopefully with better paychecks soon, and with Black Friday steadfast approaching, but still enough time to be able to save up. I don't want a crazy powerful computer or whatever. I just want something that's better than my computer. And I think there's a lot of computers out there that are going to be better than my computer, because my computer is approaching 7 years old, has already had the battery replaced and the screen replaced, and it needs the battery replaced again, it needs the keyboard replacement. I mean, pretty much it's like a salvage title laptop. So the fact that Final Cut keeps crashing every time, I really want to make more videos. It's just I can't sometimes. It takes literally twice or 3 times as long as it should, but it's a way, it's an outlet. I love engaging with you guys. I love talking, and it also relieves stress. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. Recently we've got an extra couple of subscribers. Woohoo! One day it'll be exciting to hit 3K. But right now we're approaching 2,200, 2222. That'll be an exciting number. So see you then. Have a good one. Bye. Well, not see you then. See you until the next video. Bye.